Welcome back to another episode of The Daily Dope. I'm your host, Jean-Paul, bringing you that daily dose of knowledge and experience share. Today, I have a topic that I would like to speak about, something I'm very passionate about, teamwork. And I mention this because I started out as a solo entrepreneur. I think they call it a solopreneur, where I was doing everything myself. And that was okay. I felt like, hey, I'm just going to do my own business. I'm going to grow this thing myself. As time grew, I realized I needed help. So actually, it was my mom would help me. We were printing t-shirts in my kitchen in my parents' house. My mom would help me print t-shirts. And then Brandon, my younger brother, was around. So I said, hey, Brandon, you want to help me do some stickers? We just bought a vinyl cutter, right, to cut out stickers. And our first deal was for $1,300 for some stickers for a canoe company in Hawaii. And that $1,300 paid for our vinyl cutter and the materials. I think that our vinyl cutter materials was like, with shipping, was like $1,200. So, hey, we paid for the material, we paid for the machine, and we have a little money to now buy more material and go get some jobs. And that's how we started. And I realized really that I can't do it alone. Rarely, I mean, you guys can reply in the comments, let me know. Have you seen someone who's like a one-man show who achieved great success? Maybe someone buying and selling real estate, maybe someone in the stock market or the financial markets who understands what they're doing in that sense. I mean, I would say an attorney or a doctor, but they also have a team as well. So as I've grown, you see a team is really super important, and having each person within the team knowing exactly what they're accountable for, and where they fit into the organization. If you look at the organization, you have sales and marketing, operations, legal and finance. Every company has those components. So you really got to find the right people for the right seats. And I refer back to something called the EOS, Entrepreneurial Operating System. It's a program called Traction. It's a book by Gino Wickman. Get that link here, click there. It's awesome. And we're still going through it. You know, we haven't fully implemented and are masters of it. We're keep on visiting. Today is Tuesday. We have Traction 8 p.m. So we do it after work, away from the office. We're always away from the office, but after work, away from the office. So teamwork, you got to build the right team, because when you have more than one person involved, now you have two people and then maybe three people. And what is created through that interaction and the way you do business, it cultivates a culture. And that culture is what really drives forward the organization. And in every interaction, whether it's with the internal team or it's with the outside customers or third-party vendors or whoever it may be, that culture, no matter what it is, good, bad, positive, negative, it oozes out. It's like a tree with sap. And as you branch out, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So knowing where each person fits into the organization, giving the organization and the whole team the vision, sharing the vision of the leader or the management team or whoever is guiding it forward, really sharing that vision with the team to know what they're shooting for. Where are they going? Why are we working? What are we doing? What are we moving towards each day? What is the goal? What is our North Star? If we were navigating the business world, if we were navigating the world's oceans, what is our North Star? Teamwork is excellent. Teamwork is extremely important because no one can do it alone. And I've learned that over the years, where there's no way I could operate JPEG by myself. There's absolutely no way. I mean, I could have a bunch of subcontractors and all that, but hey, that's still your team. Your team is just maybe not on the payroll. So it's a team effort always. I relate this to my family, my wife, myself, my two kids, our grandparents, Holly's parents up the street. It's a team. We have a team effort to raise our children in the right way. And besides even just the right way, it's just to manage them, like operating them, feeding them, staying with them throughout the day and watching them and, teaching them and changing their diapers and washing their clothes and take that out of your mouth and get down from there. All this is a team effort in anything we do. Whether you're in a church, there's a team effort in the church. Whether you are anywhere in the world doing anything, there is always a team. There's very few people who operate in a silo, even if you're a single pool player. You have a team behind you. So what do I have to say about teamwork? I think teamwork is essential. The faster we learn how to operate and manage a team successfully and keep everybody motivated and give them the right vision and treat everybody well, the sooner we realize that, is the sooner we can move forward together. That's the message for today, is teamwork. That no one can do it alone. I urge everyone to be good to your team. What we did in our morning meeting today, we started off the meeting with a question that I got from Christy from ODN, Outdoor Nation. Thank you, Christy. And it goes like this. Question is, you ask someone, what would be the hardest part about managing you? What would be the hardest part about managing you if you were to join the company? It's like an interview question. So we all went around the room. All 9 of us went around and we said what the hardest part would be about managing us. When it came to my part, I was talking about the hardest part about managing me is focus about saying yes or saying no. A lot of the times I say no when people are trying to, sell us things for our company, which we don't need, a lot of cold callers or solicitors. I usually say no. But for our team, when someone needs something, I rarely say no. I'm just saying yes. So I'm taking a little bit too much on, spreading myself too thin. So getting better at saying no, aligning my focus, because there's so many things and so many aspects of our business. I mean, that's the beauty of JPEG. We do so much, but it also needs to be set with guide rails, or else we could do everything under the sun. And if you're trying to do everything for everyone or be everything to everybody, you end up being very little or very ineffective in many areas. And we don't like to do that. So we like to stay in our lane. The lane just keeps getting wider. We're adding more, like the freeways. So that's one thing that I said. And then there were some really good answers that came out of that. And then at the end of our meeting, end of our team meeting, 9 a.m. every weekday, today's closing word, I asked everyone to name a positive attribute professionally about someone in our team. And you can't call them the same person twice. So we would go around the room and we're talking about being creative, or certain people are great teachers for the other employees and really takes the time to help and pitch in and educate the team on the process or how to do something. Just excellent. I talked about one of our management team, Brandon, my brother, being really solid guy who can stay calm under pressure and is a backbone in our operations. Brandon mentioned Joe, who's really built out our supply chain, and he's like super amazing guy, great with relationships. People know him, they remember him with a very positive memory, and they like him. So as we talked about this, we individually pointed out what we think are flaws or makes us hard to be managed. And then at the end, other people said something good about us. So that's really helping to build our team culture. It gets us to know each other more about what we think of ourselves and what others think about us. And it really built a team. And that's something I'm super proud of, is that our culture it's really, really positive. It's really good. And it's open. We're not perfect. I mean, not everybody's on time to the meeting. This is a thing that happens, but we move forward. We move forward as a team, and that's what makes us strong and able to compete as a small company in Hawaii together. All right, guys, I hope that brought you some value. I hope you can go out and understand maybe if you have a team to help cultivate that more. If you're already solid in the team, you don't need this. Hopefully it brought you some entertainment value, or at least showed us more about what we're doing here. As always, you can go to jeanpaul.com. That's JEAN-PAUL.com. jeanpaul.com. Please visit that. Check it out on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, or wherever you are hearing this, Spotify, Apple, share it with a friend if you felt it brought you value. I'm out. Aloha.